Mercedes-Benz has established itself as a leading developer in the dynamic field of automotive technology, and as a result, the company is consistently influencing the development of the sector. The recent disclosure made by the Chief Executive Officer regarding the revolutionary axial flux engine serves as a testament to the company's commitment to pushing the boundaries of what is achievable. In this video, we will try to examine the complexities of the axial flux engine, a tradition of pioneering excellence. Mercedes-Benz. It is essential, prior to digging into the axial flux engine, to have an understanding and appreciation of the illustrious history and legacy that Mercedes-Benz brings to the table. Mercedes-Benz has been at the vanguard of automotive innovation ever since the company produced the first motor vehicle to be granted a patent, which was the Benz patent motorwagen in the year 1886. From the experimental Mercedes-Benz W114-250 automatic, which was the world's first autonomous vehicle 55 years ago, to the legendary 300 SL, Mercedes-Benz has continually displayed a commitment to pushing the limit of automotive engineering. The axial flux engine, a shift in the conventional thinking. An important step forward in the development of electric propulsion technology is the axial flux engine. Mercedes-Benz has opted for an axial flux design for its electric motors, in contrast to the more conventional radial gap designs used in electric motors seen in automobiles such as Tesla. This configuration, often known as the pancake motor, requires aligning the gap between the rotor and the stator in a manner that is parallel to the axis of rotation. Advantages enjoyed when contrasted with radial gap motors. The innovative design of the axial flux motor results in the provision of a number of benefits. Because of its small size and higher torque, up to 40% more in comparison to radial motors of a comparable size, it is an attractive option for the development of electric cars in the future. In addition, axial flux motors have improved cooling efficiency, which is an essential component of electric motor performance. Yasa, a pioneer from the United Kingdom. In 2021, Mercedes-Benz made a calculated business decision to purchase Yasa, a British firm with a great reputation for its competence in axial flux motors. This acquisition was part of Mercedes-Benz's strategic plan. Yasa, a company that began operations in 2009, gained widespread attention in 2015 when it outfitted an electric car with 6 axial motors and then proceeded to break records while climbing Pikes Peak. This drew the attention of industry heavyweights like Ferrari, which ultimately led to a partnership that resulted in the development of the revolutionary SF90 Stradale, which was the world's first hybrid supercar. The consequences that will result from the acquisition. The acquisition of Yasa by Mercedes-Benz not only represents a financial commitment on the part of Mercedes-Benz, but it also represents a strategic move towards assuring the successful commercialization of axial flux motors. Mercedes-Benz is able to further strengthen its position as a leader in automotive innovation by acquiring access to cutting-edge technology as well as the experience of Yasa, which Mercedes-Benz has taken under its wing. Vision 111. A peek into the design aesthetics of the future. The Vision 111, the first car to employ an axial flux engine, is a tribute to the design prowess of Mercedes-Benz. The automobile has a remarkable retro-futuristic style, but it also pays respect to the classic C11 that came before it. The aesthetics of the LED front end, which are reminiscent of the 300 SL, and the incorporation of gullwing doors lend a sense of yesteryear to the design of the avant-garde vehicle. Innovation within the interior. The inside of the Vision 111 has been referred to as a lounge, which is a break from the conventional design of the interiors of cars. The mood is one of a kind thanks to the silver bucket seats and the retro design that blends motifs from the 1980s. Not only does the Vision 111 promise to revolutionize the way drivers interact with their vehicles, but it also aims to set a new benchmark for the way electric vehicle interiors should look, effectiveness and force of character. Despite the fact that Mercedes-Benz has not published any technical information regarding the powertrain of the Vision 111, the company has tantalizingly promised motorsport-like levels of horsepower and torque. It is anticipated that the axial flux motors will contribute not only to an increase in power, but also to a reduction in the overall weight of the vehicle, an improvement in cornering stability, and an increase in power efficiency, which will ultimately lead to an expanded range. Intolerable roughness, vibration, and noise. The distinctive appearance of axial flux motors presents difficulties during both the manufacturing process and day-to-day operation. The fact that the motor does not have a stator yoke results in the presence of two air gaps, which makes it more difficult to maintain uniformity. In comparison to radial flux motors, this results in elevated levels of harshness, as well as noise and vibration. Even though resolving these problems will be challenging, it is not impossible to do so. Yokeless construction, featuring a sword with two edges. Although axial flux motors with a yokeless design have a power density that is 3 times higher than that of comparable radial engines, the manufacturing process for these motors is more complicated. In an axial flux motor, the stator yoke, which is a component that is typically responsible for holding the stator teeth together, is not present. Because of the way this design was conceived, it is possible for the stator to use both sides of a rotor disc to generate torque, hence reducing the amount of power and torque that is wasted. However, in order to ensure reliable production that is also cost-effective, considerable reworks and solutions are required. The dedication of Mercedes-Benz to achieving perfection. Mercedes-Benz has not wavered in its determination to perfect the design of the axial flux motor, despite the company's awareness of the difficulties involved. The Vision 111 acts as a testing ground for the corporation, enabling them to discover, isolate, and solve any significant problems that may be linked with this ambitious engine type. In addition to overcoming obstacles associated with production, the company's primary objective is to gradually include axial flux motors across their whole lineup of electric vehicles. Implementation step by step and potential future applications. The axial flux motor is something that Mercedes-Benz sees becoming a mainstay in the company's lineup of electric vehicles. The company is committed to conquering the hurdles that are involved with the implementation of this revolutionary motor type, even though the transition is anticipated to take place in stages. As a pioneer, the Vision 111 offers essential information that may be used to improve and perfect the technology so that it can be used more broadly. The advent of the axial flux engine by Mercedes-Benz symbolizes a paradigm shift in the landscape of electric vehicles. In the field of automotive engineering, the Vision 111 ushers in a new age with its forward-thinking design and cutting-edge technology, making it an important symbol. Despite the fact that there are obstacles to overcome, Mercedes-Benz has positioned itself at the forefront of the movement toward electric vehicles through a series of strategic acquisitions and an unrelenting commitment. During this period of transition that the automobile industry is going through, the axial flux motor has emerged as a leading light in terms of its efficiency, performance, and design. The vision that Mercedes-Benz has spans more than just a single model. It also includes a future in which axial flux motors are the industry standard. The voyage has only just started, yet it already carries the promise of electric vehicles that will not only revolutionize the way we experience transportation, but also pave the way for a more environmentally friendly and technologically advanced future. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.